took away. That's the best. Get your money's worth now.
Presented by the Scott Vicknair Injury Law Firm. Have you been injured in any kind? Presented by Scott Vicknair. Pelicans lose 111-109. A couple nights ago, smash the like button. Appreciate everyone in here. Chris, Chaz, and Lito. Appreciate the super chat, IMX. We'll get to that in a second. A couple nights ago, I tweeted out a sequence against the Spurs. Appreciate that, 504 boy. We gotta bring this up. Yeah, there you go.
The final.
Appreciate
Go
you.
hard on them dudes.
That's what Willie probably would have said if he would have taken time out. So, anyways, so Willie Green elected to not take 36.9 seconds left. There was a time against the Spurs in which you
catch your breath, Justin. Catch your breath.
I'm trying to take a timeout to advance the basketball so that you could go for a 2-for-1.
Shout out to Will Chill. Hold on, Justin.
Imagine the 20.
Wake up. It's the first. Y'all got a match 5-4 and Will Chill. Got 20. Do I got 25? Do I hit 25? Go ahead, Justin.
So he could have taken a timeout. He didn't. And DeJounte said he took a good shot. DeJounte took contested mid. He missed it. Missy missed it. They went on to lose the game tonight.
Right.
Okay, 37 seconds left. You're down 2. CJ's on fire. It's like 30-something seconds left. You don't take the timeout. Okay, fine. You run elbow. CJ drives right, misses off the glass. Kings get it. Mike Brown doesn't take a timeout. Goes down. You
How
get
many
the
seconds
stop.
was left though, Justin? Because that's the important part.
14.8 seconds. There was 14.8 seconds when you got the rebound. You have 2 timeouts. Go look at the replay because this is why Willie Green's not a head coach. This is just why he's not. He instantly looks at James Brick, motherfucker. You are the head coach.
What do we do?
You're the head coach. Why are you always looking down to the bench? It's a timeout, automatic timeout. And you're going to say, oh, well, maybe you can set the deal. Who cares? You take the timeout. You make sure you get the best look possible. This is basic basketball coaching 101. I'm talking like basic, like 8th grade basketball coaches can do this. He can't. 8th grade level. I'm going to text a couple. Okay, fine. 6th grade. This is embarrassing. And I don't care if it's about the process of losing. You never give yourself the best chance to win. You just went through this fucking thing 3 nights ago, in which you saw in your press or post practice press conference a couple days ago. You're like, well, DeJounte took a good shot. It's like, no, dude, DeJounte, yeah, maybe he got a good look, but you also could have taken a timeout, advanced the ball, got a 2-for-1, stolen an extra possession, and then played. Instead, you didn't. DeJounte shoots it with 20 seconds against the Spurs. Now you have to foul instead of trying to get a stop. And then tonight, you had the same fucking exact situation, and you failed again. It's insane. It is insane. I'm done. I can't do this. It's impossible to run this show because I'm so mad right now because it's the same exact miscues night after night after night after night after night.
Justin.
Powered by
man, you didn't take a cue. You know what I mean? Chaz told you, take a deep breath, man. Calm down, man. You know what I'm saying? Breathe a little bit, man. You know, listen.
What you got in your hand right now? What did you bring onto the show? Wait, you're telling me to comment?
Yeah, man. Look, because this is a beating stick. You know what I'm saying? And you know, for me, you know, I think you know, right now, it's abuse watching the Pelicans play right now. It's fucking like it's abuse. I feel abused watching the Pelicans play basketball right now. Watching them play fourth quarters, that's how I feel. And I think at some point, unless I do something drastic, they're not going to change. They're not going to change because my words don't matter. Me asking, me pleading, me doing shows, it does not matter. So I just think each show, as long as this continues, as long as Willie Green's the head coach, as long as they continue to lose games in the fourth quarter this way, as long as they keep timeouts home with them in the pocket, as long as they tuck their timeouts in at home in bed every night, you're just gonna have to get drastic more just every show until they listen, until someone shows that they care. Because it was 7 people at the arena tonight. They didn't care. they didn't care. It was 7 people. 7 people. The amount, what was the super chats that were paid? Somebody been listening. The super chats that were paid, you could have been sitting on the floor tonight for what you paid, the $20 that you could have been on the floor next to Morris Bart. You know what I mean? This sucks. This fucking sucks. Yeah, man. Everything you said about Willie is true, but they don't care. They don't care. They watch this, and it's some people that believe it's gonna be a different outcome. It's some people out there that's saying they really try. It's a great effort. No, it doesn't matter. When they were 0-74 last year in clutch games, we said it. That has to be pointed at somebody. That is the coach. And it's this year, it's the same thing. They're bad. Well, they're just bad all around. It doesn't matter. Clutch when they drive up to the goddamn arena, they're bad. But it's not a coincidence, man, that when it gets down into a minute, when it gets down to 2 minutes, and you need this team to draw up a play, when you need this team to come together and put together a good shot and execute, they won't do it. They can't do it. Who you blame that on? It ain't just the players. It's been different players. You didn't see Zion, you seen Brandon, now you got DeJounte, you didn't see Dyson, you didn't see Najee, Jonas Valanciunas, you name it, they can't figure it out. Fire the coach, or it's gonna get drastic and more drastic on this goddamn show.
Lito, do you wanna any accountability, or you just wanna go into
Excuse me 1 second. You know what? You see us, we in the session turning up. You got 10 minutes. If you fuck up my niggas vibe, I'm gonna fuck you up. So let's get this going like right now.
Oh, this is incredible. I can't believe that we're here right now.
Just shut up for like a minute. Shut up.
Real trap shit. Trapaholics. We make it look easy. Walk with your boys.
Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
Okay.
They're doing what? This is a what? This is a what kind of what? You said they're sucking three times.
You're muted. Chris, you're muted.
No, let him stay muted. No. We don't need.
You want me to speak?
We don't need to. Nah, I know. Lil Durk got another charge today, and I know that probably ruins your day.
We got spam. We got spam in the account, and you were worried about the abuse that the Pelicans are putting me through.
Man,
if you were a real friend, you know what I'm saying, you would be advising me to watch a different team. That's what you would be doing if you really cared about my well-being.
Nah, man, we all gotta die to this shit.
They have dominated the king. It didn't matter what Brandon went out there with one leg in the in-season tournament game last year, scored 31 points. The Kings couldn't figure it out. They have beat this team like 7 times in a row. And they had a chance. That is the one thing you don't. And they couldn't even figure out how to beat them. Well, how to beat them. It's over. It just end it all. Just end it all. Please, Pelicans. Please do us all a favor. I can't be like Chad. Chaz is able to watch the team anywhere close to being healthy and root for losses. I can't. The team has to be god-ass awful, bro. They have to be. I need everybody going. Bring Alfred Payton back. Bring up the top. Put Carlo in the fucking starting lineup. Dig up Dan Dickhouse jersey. Wow. Put all god awful players. Start Trey Jemison. That's what I want to see. I can root for that because there's no hope in it. These are professional players. These are guys that think that they can win these fucking games. Get rid of them all. Just get rid of them all. And then they find a way to make you think that they have a chance at doing it. You know it's not happening. But look, though, Griff, ownership, y'all can change it all. Y'all can fire people. Y'all can trade people. Y'all can sit people out. And then I can really be happy. I can watch Jordan Hawkins and Antonio Reeves shoot 40 times a game. I'd pay floor seats for that. It's bad, bro. I can't. What you want me to do? You want to talk about Eves Missy? Remember when we said that a couple weeks ago, Justin?
I want to talk. I really want to talk about how bad Willie Green is at this. Like he's really, really bad. I don't know how to say it nicer, but like how you don't like. I don't understand why you're always looking back. Like make a decision. You're the head coach. You got to be able to make a decision. You get paid to do this. You get paid. You got a quiet extension. Like you got to be able to. Was that crazy?
I didn't. I don't even know what you said, to be honest.
Lito's
a quiet extension.
That's a
no,
little.
Chris, I don't wanna-
Go fuck.
I'm from the home of serve packs and things. Quick to stab their brother in the back for change. And as a youngin', I was taught the game. Used to watch my daddy while he cut that cane. See it.
Chaz, how do you not take a timeout? How do you not take one timeout? Just one.
Well, personally, I saw a lot of positives, but like, you know, I think it was a couple weeks ago when Willie took a timeout in the right moment, and I was hesitant to compliment him.
Because he do.
Yeah, like, yeah, one of these. I'm trying to be cool. Anyway, we had one of these people in a chat, and they were like, "Oh man, it just kills you to give Willie Green a compliment." And I'm like, "Oh, shut your whore mouth. Shut your filthy whore mouth." Because I knew stuff like this was going to happen. Like, this is who Willie Green is. You know what I'm saying? Look, Willie Green is just, he's an imbecile. You know, I felt a little bad about saying that, but now I know, you know, he just, I mean, look at this guy. Look at this guy. His eyes are bucking. He just, this is just unbelievable. Willie Green should be holding someone's clipboard and getting someone's coffee. Willie Green, he's awful. You know what I'm saying? He's awful. It pains me to say this because it's been what, 4 years now. It's like he's gotten worse. That's the crazy part.
That's the crazy part.
It's like,
how do you not know how to get this? Like this situation, like drawing up the play is really hard, and like getting a good look at the end, like calling the timeout is one of the easiest things to do. It really is. You had two of them. You had two of them.
He's just awful, bro. Like I don't think he used the challenge. He didn't call the timeout. Once the Kings adjusted how they were guarding Trey, he didn't readjust. It's like if the first set dies for the Pelicans, it's just freestyle basketball after that, you know. And I didn't think the Kings played particularly well. I thought De'Aaron Fox was awful. Because like I thought De'Aaron Fox can only play for the Kings or the Pelicans. Like can I
address this comment real quick, Chaz? And Rob, like you said, Willie Sexton, why didn't a player call timeout? Because it's not the player's job. The coach has a few jobs here. Okay. Like one of them's calling a timeout. Willie Green's got to be able, like, if you're a head coach in the NBA, you got to be able to call a timeout.
You got to assemble. You got to organize. You got to bring it in, guys. Bring it in. All right. What the fuck are we doing? All right. Look, we going, like, he's not a leader of men. He's not a leader of men. I don't think that this Chaz mentions the intellectual element of it. I can't tell you how bright or how dumb Willie Green is, but I can tell you he is not a leader of men.
That's fair. And look here.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I was going to say there is a rule of thumb here with the coaching, right? So under 7 seconds or less, maybe even 8, give or take, you don't call a timeout. Like it is what it is. Like you have 8 seconds left. You don't let them get set. Like you kind of just like go into a high PNR and like live with the result. You had 14 seconds. You could have called timeout literally when you got to half court. You could have called timeout with 9 seconds, with 8 seconds. You could have called timeout with 7 seconds. Instead, you let DeJounte Murray dribble around, gets ripped again. And look, he had a bad night. We'll talk about that. Whatever. He was terrible. It is what it is. Like, I'm not going to like harp on the guy. Like he's, I think 8 games in, a new system, hasn't gotten any time to play with the guys, whatever. I'm not trying to make excuses for him, but you just saw this 2 nights ago. And you said it was a good shot. You said it was a good shot when it wasn't a good shot.
Said I live with that.
Not a good shot. Why would you live with that?
Midi fadeaway in which you could have drawn anything up. Okay, once again, CJ McCollum is on fucking fire. He's on fire. And you don't think 14 seconds left, hey, let me get a timeout here so we can get number 3 a look? Or use number 3 as literally like as just an illusion so that like maybe you can get an easier look at the rim? Anything? Like Lito, like, give me say something. Like you're just looking. Like, what do you got? You got anything?
I got nothing.
I got a question for y'all. And I want Lito to start with this. Well, first, Chaz, what grade of offensive coach would you say James Borrego is? A, B, C, D?
Probably B minus.
Okay. All right. Justin, what grade of offensive coach? Let's take out New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
What grade of offensive coach do you think James Borrego is?
Just strictly watching off of Charlotte, I've given him like a B+.
Okay. Lito, whether it's positive or negative, if you were James Borrego, or if you anyone on this fucking coaching staff, what would you be thinking or feeling having to sit by and watch this shit happen repeatedly and not being able to do anything about it, but watch us after the game?
Damn, son, where'd you find this? That's exactly what, like, it don't, yo, it's a, bruh. I was telling Justin this earlier this week, man. Like, son, I never like not wanted to watch basketball before. I've never in my life never wanted to, like, if a game on, I'm gonna watch it, bro. It's so bad and so boring. Like, it's such a bad, boring product. It's not good. It's not good. Like, I can't even, you know how you put a show on in the background and you just let it, you know what I'm saying, just let it do its thing? I don't even want to do that with dude. Like, I can't even.
Like, you're watching something else, but you want to have some background noise.
Yeah.
You want the background noise.
I don't even want that. I don't want them around me. Get away from me.
Yo, I got the play, y'all. I got the
Oh, don't do that. Don't play it, Chaz.
It was bad.
Final possession for the Pels potentially. Down by 2. Turn the corner. DeJounte. Got to go. And popped away. There's the foul. Another turnover on the steal. Yeah, you got a foul.
See, this is why I blame DeJounte a little bit here.
That's terrible.
Once you got stopped on the first drive, right? I feel like as soon as the ball touched DeJounte's hands, he knew he was shooting the ball. Like, he, in his mind, I'm gonna be the last motherfucker touching this basketball, right? You don't call a timeout at 14 seconds. Cool. You don't call it at 12. You don't call it at 8 seconds when he stopped on the initial drive, right? The paint everyone's collapsed on the paint at this point. And you still put that bullshit ass shot up, and you had 2 timeouts.
Final possession for the Pels potentially. Down by 2. Turn the corner.
I'm gonna do it again. I don't know if whoever played the clip. I want to see something.
Final possession for the Pels.
I gotta see Willie Green.
Final possession for the Pels potentially. Down by 2. Turn the corner. DeJounte.
He's walking up.
I don't blame DeJounte. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't blame DeJounte. I don't blame him one bit. Because you know what, Chaz? I've seen CJ do that to end the game. I've seen Zion do that. I've seen Brandon do that. I've seen Trey Murphy do that. I've seen Herb Jones do that. You name the player for whatever. Like, bro, this has happened to almost every player you could think of over the past 3 years to end a game in a Pelicans uniform. I get it, and I would hope there are certain elite players that would find a way to it. You got to at least get a shot off. You got to at least I would rather you figure out something else. But I've seen this so often by so many different players that I only have one person to blame here. Nobody knows what the fuck they are doing. If we went back and counted how many times at the end of games they weren't able to get a good shot off, or the shot that they got off was awkward or was blocked, you wouldn't be able to believe it over the past 3 years, because they do dumb shit like you won't even run a screen and roll. Your only option in this situation is to run a clogged isolation play. You won't run a high screen, or you won't run anything to free up any kind of space for the player that has the basketball. When that's the whole fucking.
Can I play this one more time? Because Chris, I want to see who's on the court for the Kings.
Final possession for the Pels potentially. Down by 2. Turn the corner.
So I think it's
wide open.
Yeah, it's Monk, Sabonis, Fox, Keegan, and who's the fifth guy?
Final possession for the Pels potentially. Down by 2. Turn the corner.
Sabonis, whatever it may be.
Keon Ellis, I think.
Keon Ellis. Are they going to sub? Would they make a sub there if they call a timeout? I'm just going off for the people that are like, oh, they would, they get their defense set and so on and so forth. Would they have made any subs, you think?
Nah.
Would the Pelicans have made any subs?
No.
Probably not.
No.
Okay.
No.
So once again, it goes back to putting your players in the best position to succeed. You're watching CJ McCollum go insane. DeJounte had some good moments tonight, but once again, overall, he wasn't very good.
DeJounte's last made bucket came with 3 minutes and 41 seconds left.
Okay. Turnover prone tonight. I think he had 8 or 9 turnovers.
Have to look.
So from what I'm understanding, shout out SJ. They asked Willie. He said he thought it was better to let DJM decide. Well, after seeing 9 turnovers, maybe his decision, his process of deciding, isn't very good tonight, and that's okay.
That might have been a backhanded statement, though. Honestly.
So SJ, if you could clear up this comment, but allegedly they asked Willie. He said he thought it was better to let DJM decide because their best offense is when the D is not set.
Why are you calling him DJM? It's the same number of syllables as DeJounte. See, Willie Green suffers from mild. He got never mind. But
either way,
this is stupid.
Why would you let DeJounte?
Too much pressure on, it's pickup basketball at the end. It's like, all right, if I'm Herb, I'm like, well, I'm out here in the corner for spacing, but fuck, should I cut back door here because we're not running a play? And if he doesn't, it's
your offense is confused. So you're talking about don't let the defense get set. How about having an identity offensively, like where we're going to be? Hey, this is where
we're an NBA basketball team.
This is where CJ is going to be. Hey, this is where, because DeJounte Murray, and yeah, you're right, Trey Murphy is wide open. Do you think DeJounte Murray knows in 12 seconds he's processing? Are we taking time? Are we not? I got to create. Oh, here comes a ball screen. I don't know what the fuck Trey is. He is open. You're right. But DeJounte Murray doesn't know. Because once again, it's a fire drill. There's just no concept. There's no, you're right here. If this guy drops, you lift, he's open. He tags, you hit the lift. If he doesn't tag, you hit the roll. If they don't switch it, you attack and go downhill. This shit's fucking stupid. It really is. It's driving me insane. You're 5-21. You keep doing the same shit over and over again. You call us the assholes. You're the asshole. You're the asshole.
Hey, Mike. There we go, Mike. There we go, Mike.
Appreciate you, Mike.
Man, but
thank you.
I don't think I haven't seen anything like this though, man. To where a team this consistently over 2, 3, maybe it's 3 years, but specifically last season and this year, to where you get to the clutch, these motherfuckers look like they've never played basketball together. They look like they have no idea who they're playing with together out of nowhere. It's like, no, it should not fall on if you brought in, and I'm glad Five said that, if you brought in DeJounte Murray to make you have to do less, that's a problem. Bro, you should want to fucking coach.
See,
you're a coach.
Okay, so this once again, this oh my god, this drives me insane.
Justin about to call somebody a peckerhead. You fucking peckerhead.
Willie said that he was in between calling, and once the ball got in DeJounte's hands, he was just going to let him go because we have our best offense when the D is not set, and if they call, they'd be set. Okay,
I have a question.
Go ahead.
I have a question.
I almost want to pull up the press conference.
We can do it. Your best offense is when the defense is not set, right? Yeah, Chris. Yeah, is when first of all, do you know how elementary that is? I'm better in the morning when everyone's asleep. What?
Why are you in between? This is my thing though. You shouldn't be in between. Once again, be a step ahead. Hey, if they make it, I'm calling this. Either way, you know what? It's an automatic timeout. I can't get over this. Either make or miss, it's an automatic fucking timeout. It's an automatic timeout. Once again, he's like, well, our best offense when the D's not set. Well, you turned the ball over. You turned it over. You didn't even get a shot up. I'm just reading the comment, Chris. You didn't even get a shot up. You didn't get a shot up. And you said it was a good shot. You said it was a good shot 2 nights ago. It was a contested fadeaway midi. And you missed it.
You gotta put your players in situations to fucking.
CJ McCollum was going insane in the fourth quarter. He didn't in what world are you like, hey, just let him go? CJ, CJ, we got scoring too much tonight. He scored too much tonight.
A clip. Shout out to Kai. This is from Terry Kimball talking with Trey in the locker room.
Terry's been game.
First quarter. Just trying to play right way, I guess, and trying to just find my shots elsewhere. Try to be aggressive. Don't really know what to say.
Well, wasn't.
I will translate what he really just said just then.
What was that?
Which one of y'all want to do it?
Go for it, Chris.
It's crazy.
Boy, and give me the ball.
Dog, he just came up with the most PR vanilla response you could give to where I don't want to throw anybody under the bus and I don't want to lose any money. I'm just doing what I'm asked to do, just trying to get shots in other ways. That's what it's always been.
Then you have like 16 points in the first quarter or something crazy like that.
I am not being put in a situation to fucking succeed, and I am tired of losing.
Well,
I got a question for y'all. Just going back to his initial statement about the defense not being set right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ooh,
when do you ever play fast enough to do this?
It's also a very, very good point.
When does that happen?
Yeah.
Because per pace, you're typically one of the slower teams in the league. So when is it that you catch teams off guard? I'm just trying to I'm honestly trying to remember.
Just podding.
I mean, and admittedly, you really only got 3 offensive players on the floor, and you're not like this masterful ATO guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to do a sub, what you want to take Herb out and put Boston in? Okay, cool, I guess. But when have you had this history of like great ATOs? And Toledo's point, when it's not like you were getting all these buckets because the defense wasn't set. You getting turnovers, getting out in the fast break, and just killing motherfuckers. That wasn't what was happening here. So I really don't know what Willie Green is talking about. Like it's just, a lie. I don't care who tell it. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
bro,
why
just
not call a timeout, bro?
Just making shit up. He just made some shit up. Right?
you just freestyling. Like, I've seen him hit that shot. Now this season you haven't. Not on your team. Maybe for the Hawks. What are you talking about? Like, what's happening? It
just goes to show he just has no plan and he has no idea what he's doing. Once again, like all I need to see is and Chaz, I saw you clip it up, but I'm gonna go back and rewatch the game. Willie Green looks at Borrego like 2 or 3 times. It's like, dude, pause, grow a sack, man, and just call the timeout. Okay, just I paused. It doesn't matter. Okay, it's just like you're the head coach. Just act like it, man. Like you're always questioning, looking over your shoulder, and like what I should do here. Like, just do it.
I'm just trying to understand how no one calls the timeout in this situation.
But like Chaz, he's the only guy to call. Like Borrego's like a call timeout. DeJounte Murray's like a call the timeout. Like if DeJounte Murray, I'm serious. If DeJounte Murray were to call the timeout, the coach would be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" The only time a player calls a timeout is like either like there's about to be a jump ball, you're out of bounds, like you're getting trapped, or you can't get the ball in. That's the only time.
Right.
A player's never going to call a timeout.
Not to reset because you're coach. Right.
Because the coach, this is the
your coach.
Bro, like Willie Green has a couple jobs, man. Like a couple. This really isn't this hard. Like this really is not. Like I'm not coaching in the NBA. Yes, it's hard. To call a timeout is not hard. It's understanding time and score.
The reason I say that is because even if you're the players, DeJounte specifically, because he called out Willie Green, you gotta know who you're dealing with here. You know what I'm saying? You're like, even as a point guard, you think Chris Paul calls that timeout?
No.
Hey.
No. But what I do think, Chris Paul does is looks at the fucking coach like,
what you doing?
Yeah, like what we in, and coming together right then and then, calling something on the fly. I do see that. But look though, let's say DeJounte does call a timeout. Mm-hmm. At that point, Chaz, he's pissed, and the only thing that you get out of that, which would have been good for our entertainment's sake, is that he pull a LeBron or a BI and snatch the clipboard up and call a play himself. Because what comes out of that other than so we calling a play here or what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like what?
Can I ask a question? If someone were to say Willie Green calls a timeout there, is anybody, a Pelicans fan, anybody watching the game, would you ever critique him for calling that timeout right then and there?
Nah.
Would anyone have a problem with calling a timeout right there?
I don't never critique.
That's standard.
Yeah,
it's a standard thing. Like it's a very basic standard thing. Like you only get criticized when you don't take the timeout, in which you've done now back-to-back nights or back-to-back games, and you've lost. What's up, like? And you've lost back-to-back times the same way. Shout out to you, Five.
Shout out to Five. Whoa.
What up, Five?
What up, Five?
I was in Ham in the day, Five. You know, Justin.
Ham in America.
Ham in America. The thing when I listen to Trey's dejectedness in the locker room, you know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like a guy who has lost the locker room. I think it sounds like he is lost. He lost the team.
Why? What makes you think that?
I mean, have you ever? I've never seen Trey like that in an interview before. The Pelicans have done a whole lot of losing while he's been here.
You're 5-21. I mean, this is embarrassing. You're losing the same way every single night. I'm sure he's extremely frustrated. There's no doubt. But like fans and like people are like, and look, the questions aren't wrong, but like for fans to say like, hey, like players should be calling time. No, this is the head coach's job.
As soon as you get the rebound, you don't even put the ball on the floor to advance it because now you can't advance to the
It's
front
an
court.
automatic bang. Like once you get the rebound, boom. Like Willie should be standing next to the ref. Timeout.
Yeah. I mean, it's not
really,
even if
this is basic stuff you can't do.
So I'll give you an example. Y'all remember the debacle that happened a couple weeks ago,
Brooklyn,
and that Bears. No. We switching sports. The whole Caleb Williams thing. They end the game. They don't get a playoff.
Detroit Lions, Thanksgiving.
Right.
Detroit Lions. Yeah.
Guess what happened after that game?
He got fired.
The coach got fired
because he didn't know how to use a timeout.
Because the coach didn't call the fucking timeout. Sure, the players could have called a timeout. Somebody should have called a timeout. Great. But it's your job in that situation when you're trying to win a game to call a timeout. That shit was so bad. The Bears hadn't fired a coach in the history of the damn franchise in the middle of the season. Pelicans, if the fucking Bears can set history, y'all listen, we don't have history. I've been watching 23 years. There's no goddamn history. Fire him. Let's start something new. Hire one of us.
Hello.
Yeah. Yep. Fire him.
Yeah.
Just do it today. Do it today. Right now.
Well,
who they play next?
They play Indiana.
Where they go? It's in
Indiana. And look, Chaz and I talked about this. Chaz and I talked about this on the phone a couple days ago. The time if you were going to let go of Willie, you were 5-20. You had 3 days off. Okay, you didn't. So they play Indiana on Sunday. They once again have 3 more days off, and they're in Houston. So if there is a time to do this,
well,
that would be the time.
I kind of feel like he's earned the right to finish the season. You know, the Pelicans are down. They're 10 games behind the 10th seed right now.
Let's go.
You know, personally, I feel like it's a little unfair to hold him to certain expectations because, people have been injured. The arena wasn't filled, so the guys weren't able to, feed off the crowd's energy. There was approximately 19 people in the arena.
Dozens and dozens of people.
Yes, dozens of fans. So yeah, man, I say, look, let the captain stay on the Titanic as the ship goes down. Hey, like 10 games under 500. 10 games behind the 10th seed in December. Man, that's a tough feat. It's a tough feat. This man earned the right to finish this season. You know what I'm saying? So now I've become a Willie Green advocate. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, hey, show loyalty. You gotta dance with the person that brought you here. This is good because the worse Willie Green does, the worse David Griffin looks, and the worse David Griffin looks, there's a chance this Buffalo Bob motherfucker, Baldy Bob motherfucker can get up out of here. So I'm just like, hey, just no, I saw a lot of positives.
Wait, I can't get over this. I still can't get over this comment. Actually, I'm gonna bring this up again because I just looked at the box score. He said he thought it was better to let DeJounte Murray decide because their best offense when the defense is not set. Okay.
Yeah.
Once again, DeJounte Murray had 7 turnovers going into this.
8.
Like,
oh,
well, yeah. You saw it. Okay, how much time did they have?
14.8 seconds.
14 seconds at least.
You don't think by,
yeah.
You don't think, I mean, you at least got to be thinking in that moment, all right, look, I'm going to find out very quickly because DeJounte was trying to, it wasn't like he was waiting necessarily simply for the last shot. You could have called a timeout at the 8-second mark, the 6-second. Like there were points in that possession versus looking around. Versus
he got
looking
stopped on a drive with about 8 seconds left.
Oh shit!
Call the timeout then.
Thank you.
They didn't even call it a turnover. They called it a DeMar DeRozan block.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So CJ gets the rebound 13.1. Right.
Because what are you gonna do after the initial stop is dropped? What are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do?
Even when you advance in the front court, you can still take it.
But see, here's the crazy part. You were supposed to ideally you call a timeout on CJ's prior possession, like because at least they'll know. Because truthfully, I guarantee even if he was like call a timeout, you get the rebound, CJ would have dribbled the ball. And to me, that's just like the team is just.
So let's talk about that, Chaz. You bring up a good point. Okay. So once again, 43 seconds left. Okay. Sorry, 52 seconds left. Herb Jones gets the rebound. You're down 2. You have 2 timeouts. Okay. To your point, Chaz, there's 2 possessions left in this game. No. CJ McCollum gets a good look off of the elbow screen, whatever. You could have called a timeout there, advance the ball, drop a set. Mm-hmm. But you can also in that timeout say, hey, look, if we do miss this and we get a stop, automatic timeout so that we can advance the ball. Then you would see the players take a timeout. Mm-hmm. Because it's been relayed to them. Hey, we're going to take a timeout if we get a stop. Instead, don't take a timeout. CJ misses. Mike Brown doesn't take a timeout. Sacramento misses. And then you get the rebound and no one knows what's going on or what to do. Right then and there, once you see confusion, even if they do take a dribble, Chaz, take a timeout so that everybody's on the same page. And when DeJounte or CJ's in their action and you get just a high ball screen, right. CJ knows where Trey Murphy is. CJ knows where DeJounte Murray is. CJ knows where Missy rolling, whether whoever is, Brandon Boston or whoever it may be on the court. Instead, you have fucking chaos everywhere and you don't even get a shot off.
It was bad.
It's the same shit over and over.
But bro, play that. Let's play this last possession just one more time. Like just looking.
Final possession for the Pels potentially. Down by 2. Turn the corner. DeJounte. Got to go. And popped away. There's the foul. Another turnover on the steal. Yeah, you got a foul.
See, here's my thing.
The play is dead with 7 seconds left. He stopped.
Herb and CJ should have been switched. You want CJ in the corner shooting 3. Or if CJ's not going to be involved in the action, have Herb in the slot. Because Herb can also slot cut, dive. Yeah. Trey Murphy in the other corner. You have Eves Missy rolling. You have space. Wait, run that back again. Run that back again. Chad.
Final possession for the Pels potentially. Down by 2. Turn the corner.
I want y'all watch where De'Aaron Fox is. Watch where De'Aaron Fox is.
Final possession for the Pels potentially. Down by 2. Turn the corner.
Do you see where DeRozan is? DeRozan is not letting CJ catch, and Fox is completely off of Herb in the corner. If you switch that, you then have driving lanes. Or if you get the help from Fox, Herb catches, takes that angle, and you drive to the rim. Or instead, you have the wrong guys in the wrong spots.
Or what if you let Trey set the pick?
Sure, whatever. It doesn't. Whatever you want to do. I don't care.
My thing is, and this is where, of course, this ain't Herb's fault, but this is where the conversation has to come in at. Because, again, in a serious type situation, in a playoff type scenario, no one's going to be guarding Herb Jones. Yep. And if you look at that, DeRozan, he's fast, but I don't even know he would have been able to recover because he wouldn't have just had to run. He would have to run and curve at an angle to get back to Herb. Now, you live with that shot if you're the Kings.
Sacramento. Yep.
Yeah, you live with that shot, and it's kind of on Herb's strong side more or less. But it's just no one's going to be guarding Herb in that situation. Like
but it goes back to Chaz of taking the timeout and putting the right players in the right position.
Exactly.
It's a one possession game. That's it. Just burn the timeout. I don't care about a set defense. The thing is that Sacramento got set. De'Aaron Fox like, oh, I'm guarding Herb. I'll play way off because they understand game plans. Oh, CJ's hot. DeRozan's going to step up and take him away. And then you're playing basically 3-on-3. And DeJounte Murray, Trey Murphy's lifting.
To Ron's point, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Lou.
No, I was just gonna say, watching the entire game, I hadn't seen like Fox was doing a hell of a job on like Murray. He couldn't get around Fox for most of the game, and if you're coaching and you have that matchup where you know who is guarding who, I think like schematically that's where you got to be more creative. You should be more creative in these scenarios, especially like some win the game type shit. Like you said, CJ was on the heater. It was multiple avenues you could have went. I don't even like you're not gonna get the rebound anyway, in my opinion. And this is nitpicky, but I don't even like Yves Missy in the game at that point.
Who would you rather?
I mean.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with probably been Brandon Boston, I'm guessing.
I was about to say, was Brandon Boston on the floor? I was trying to. It was
Herb was. So you go 5 guards and let Sabonis probably, if they come out of timeout, you put Brandon Boston for Eves. You then have probably Trey set the screen, which would be a ghost screen. They would switch it. My guess is Sabonis would be guarding Trey, and then you kind of have a mismatch there too.
Okay, so run ISO ball.
Yeah, so let's say I would say even at this point in his career, Tice is more of a threat from 3 than Missy is. Like nobody go believe he even go take that shot, right? Like if he rolling, he's rolling. But
can we play it again just to see how Sabonis guarded it?
Final possession for the Pels potentially down by 2. Turn the corner.
Yeah, he's in drop.
Nobody believes he go shoot the ball.
But do you think, okay, so say DeJounte, like once again, it goes back to the same conversation with Herb. They're okay with him living from 3. Same with Sabonis and DeJounte. Like, all right, DeJounte, you hit a 3. Now, if CJ is coming off that screen, are they playing it the same?
No, but that's why for me, that's what I'm saying. The screener matters.
I'm with you.
I think they all
Grub. There were so many times, Grub, that he could call timeout. It's inexcusable. Yeah. It's truly just inexcusable at this point. He is one of the worst coaches at calling timeout. Not only in the league, but he's also at calling timeouts.
I just think it was just a total shit show. I think these games have been close just by a fluke, truthfully. I do think they're playing with more pace. They're playing better, a little freer. But I just think things have been so fucking fluky down the stretch. Like they probably really shouldn't even be in these games. But the fact that you find yourself consistently within 2 or 3 points and you can't get it done, like for IQ reasons specifically, like you literally just did this the last game. That's what makes it disappointing to the, like, I'm sure for Justin, like this literally just happened. So you didn't discuss these type of situations moving forward. No one used common sense just to, call a timeout. And the pace, you've been playing at an incredible pace. It was a back and forth game. You don't even call a timeout to catch your breath and figure it out and calm everyone's anxiety down. Like if you're Willie Green or whoever, like, the extension of Willie Green is supposed to be on the floor. To me, it's just all around. Once that drive by Murray was stopped, that's when you call a timeout. Whether he calls it or Willie Green calls it, whoever calls it, you would have had about 6 seconds left at minimum.
And it's so funny about this comment is like, well, I didn't want to, they were in transition, it didn't get set. Well, you were still unorganized. So whether or not they're in transition, they're not set defensively, you're still unorganized, in which resulted in a turnover. And I know it's a block shot, but once again,
it's just way too much responsibility on ISO basketball with different players each and every game, man. Like I'm looking at the schedule now. The Nets game, it was ISO ball. Nobody could get anything going from Brandon to Trey, whatever. Down the stretch, you lose that game. The Lakers game, I don't remember, but I know the Warriors game. Brandon doesn't take the three. He should have taken. Trey ends up taking it. Right. It's over. What you had him right where you wanted him, right? Didn't go. Suns game, you tried to give away. The Suns game, you tried to give away in the clutch. You end up getting through that one. Then you got the Spurs game from you've had so many of these games to where teams are giving you reasons. They are asking you almost to win. It's almost like they get to the point to where here's your moment. We don't want to win the game. Pelicans like, nah, we lost 20 already. What's 21 to us? And it's just not going to end. And we know it. It's not going to end. This same thing. Nobody will be surprised if this happens again on Sunday against the Pacers.
Yeah. I mean,
matter of fact, it just happened. Matter of fact, it did happen. It happened the last time they played.
Yeah,
last time 21 assists. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like in the pace. I mean, the pace has been so bad this year that I can see the Pelicans, still. I'm calling it still in that game, but it's also like, you're mostly healthy at this point, bro. Like, it's just, I do think there are some takeaways like positively from this game. I think CJ's maintaining his value. I think Trey is kind of showing you more what he could do. I thought Trey had some really good playmaking in the first quarter. A lot of missed shots, but he had I can't hear you.
I said I'd like to talk about Trey if y'all.
Oh yeah, we can move into it. Pause. But yeah, I think he had some good playmaking in the first quarter. Guys didn't really take advantage. You got Jamal Cain out there. I didn't understand that, but you got Tice out there. I didn't really understand that neither. But yeah, overall, I did see a couple positives being like genuine positives. I just thought that guys were they don't look. Here's the fucked up part. They don't look like they're missing anyone, right? They don't look like, man, we just had a star. It just look like, no, you guys don't have it upstairs. Like, it just looks like y'all don't have it upstairs. And that's the issue, where it's like everybody come here and just loses IQ.
You gotta play it. You gotta play the video, Chaz.
Oh yeah, man. Shout out to Willie Green. Let's give this man a nice mega bus ticket to West Bubblefuck, wherever he's from, and just get this brother out of here.
Give that to Willie Green and tell him I want him out of here in 24 hours. And 23 of them are already gone. You understand?
Let's let this brother go, man. Let's let him go.
Hey, Justin, wait. I agree with Chaz's earlier point too about Willie Green. Like, fire him. Why? Like you act like this thing is salvageable this season. Like, nothing is gonna come from 4 and whatever the hell they are. You know what I'm saying? It's
5-21.
5 and 21. Like, nothing is gonna come. No positive spin you can put on this. And at this point, like, man, it is ass because you're a fan, but it's like, why would you want them to, bro?
I just want to watch solid basketball. I don't give it. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't give a shit about Cooper Flag. How about that? I don't care about Flag. I don't care about Ace Bailey. I don't care about Dylan Harper. I don't give a fuck about any of them, to be honest. You know why? I've been 23 years. I've seen Chris Paul. I've seen Zion Williamson. I've seen Anthony Davis, Baron Davis, Dale Davis,
Freddie Davis,
yeah. Fred Vinson. I've seen everybody already. I've seen them all. I've seen rebuilds. I've seen superstars come back. I don't give a shit. I want to see good basketball, dog. I don't care. Fire him so I can see some type of entertaining basketball. My girlfriend and my dog should not have to watch this shit. While I'm sitting, they shouldn't have to watch. I shouldn't have to watch it, dog. I should be paid. They should be paying me to watch this damn team.
Yeah, let me ask y'all something. On a standard possession, Justin, or anybody can answer, Justin, how many dribbles do you think a player should take on a standard scoring possession?
Like, you talk about as a team or like just
one player?
Ooh, good question. In a good offense, per possession. That's a really good question.
You was about to say no. That was the answer.
I was going to say 3 to 5. 3 to 5.
All right, so I counted roughly 7 dribbles on DeJounte Murray's last possession.
And like you hear AD even saying like, turn the corner, turn the corner, turn the corner. Once you didn't turn the corner,
yeah,
it's boop. Just another.
That play is just dead. Like, and that's to me, that's the real indictment on Willie Green and DeJounte. I gotta blame him as well because I'm like, bro, you know you're stuck. You know you're stuck. You got Trey on the left. DeJounte's head or eyes never turned back to that direction. All the action was going to be on the right side. Like he just totally ignored what was happening on his left. And he just dribbled the air out of the ball. Shout out to Chevay Williams.
We got a lot of super chats go through.
New member. We definitely ain't gonna slip on y'all super chats. We definitely appreciate y'all. Y'all could have bought a Built Bar, but you're here with us. But yeah, it was just bad, man. Call a goddamn timeout and get these guys set, bro.
Can I ask y'all something?
Disastrous.
Can I ask y'all something? How many guys on the court tonight do you think knew we had 2 timeouts? Do you think they knew we had 2 timeouts?
None.
Who? CJ knew.
CJ, DeJounte, Eves,
Herb knew.
Herb probably. He might have known. What I don't understand again though is like, bro, it's 5 of y'all on the court, right?
It's not their fucking job.
It's not their job, but it's like, god damn, everybody, like, what the fuck are we doing? Like,
because once you do that, you're undermining the coach. Like,
yeah,
I don't know,
you gotta have some culpability here, though, bro.
Chaz,
like,
I'm telling you, bro. Like,
I get it. You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm just saying, and that's in a normal situation, though, Justin. Nothing about Willie Green is normal, right? You got Rain Man coaching the team. Nothing about Willie Green is normal. You got radio coaching the team. You gotta think for yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you know you got 2 timeouts, like, oh, hey, call a timeout. What are you doing? Like, come on, bro.
Jared, why are you asking? This is your show too, bro.
It was just like
they want to drop the link. I don't know if Chris could.
Oh,
Chris,
what's y'all thoughts on Trey? And we can move forward with that. And then
there was a guy tonight that I was gonna get Chris's thoughts on this. There was a guy tonight, Tom 600-519-41846.
Oh, Tom, yeah.
Appreciate it, Tom. Tom said, if you think Trey has played well, I'm sorry, man. 19-4-0 provides nothing outside of role player type scoring. You guys need to wake up and see that. Same with CJ. Speaking of which, CJ dropped 36 tonight. But go. He goes, Buku Mia sees a star player in Trey. Buku Mia sees a star who plays correctly to replace an actual game changer's production. Laugh out loud.
I think he does change the game. I think he helps you lose. Him and the coach he hired. I think they help you lose a lot. But I
don't think anybody up here said Trey was a star. I don't know. Well, I know I'm gonna speak for myself.
Jared. I got you, Jared.
There you go. Uh-oh.
What's up, y'all?
Whoa.
What up, 5?
What's up, man?
How are you?
I'm all right, but you know what? I'm doing real well. You know why? Because I did not watch that game at all.
I was looking for it, Jared. Go ahead.
Nah, man. I've been, watching it vicariously through you guys, and Chris's pain is almost funny at this point, right? Because he's been watching this team for several decades at this point, and he just wants to see good basketball. With this coach, you're not gonna be able to see good basketball. You're not gonna see it, no matter what you do. We could have not watched this game together and told you what the end was going to look like. So that's why I think it's crazy. Like, we keep killing ourselves, watching these fools go do the same thing.
It's so funny you brought that up, 5. I started talking about good friends tonight. They're like, how do y'all keep doing these shows? He's like, one show which y'all should do is just not watch the game and then just see the end result and see how they got there. And I feel like tonight would have been one of those nights of just like, yeah, they definitely fucked up in crunch time. Come on now. A couple of y'all said Trey was a max this summer.
Y'all presuming that some of us don't do that. I cannot watch about 5 of these bitches in a row and be like, oh yeah, tough midi at the end. Yeah. But speaking of people not watching the game, We got this. We got this clip. Shout out to my dog Silver. This is the Kings announcers on the hot mic pause, and they were talking about how empty the arena was.
This many people makes that much noise.
Yeah. They should just invite everybody down from the upper balcony. Welcome back, everyone.
Damn. You got Dyson calling y'all a pack of hoes, and you got the Kings announcers calling you a pack of disheveled poverty whores who can't afford to go see a nice game. Damn. I wouldn't let them talk to me like that.
The Kings saying this.
The Kings talking about y'all like that.
Sure. What's his name? What's that announcer's name?
Oh,
he's the one that's like Jose stole his.
Oh my god, he's
funny. He's like this fucking guy here.
Mark Jones.
Yeah.
He's funny. He was like, you let this bum score? he wow.
Hey, who sent you that, Chaz?
Huh? Anonymous source. Shout out to my source though. Peace. Appreciate y'all, man. People be on it. Shout out to them. But yeah,
let's get to some super chats.
Yeah,
we're an hour in. IMX, appreciate you. Willie should be on a terrorist watch list.
Yeah.
504 boy. Appreciate
you 504 big dog.
Good job. What?
Will chill. Why you got a Abby with some plumber crack? What the fuck, Will chill? Shout out to
Will, just for the super chats, man. You've been awesome. Here, I'll
drop the link.
Yeah, Will. Drop the dub on this, man. We appreciate you, bro.
I just posted the link. Trey, appreciate the super chat. This team always turns the ball over in the clutch. That's true. Trey, again, appreciate the super chat. They was killing the Pels on offensive rebounds. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Actually, you know what? I actually thought Misi did good until it mattered the most, and that's when the Kings finally locked in. Because I thought the Kings were getting killed early in the game.
Yeah. BG2, appreciate you, member for 10 months.
Appreciate you, BG2.
Why is none of the media ask Willie about no timeouts? Because Jarrett's not in there anymore. That's pretty why. Mike O, appreciate your super chat. We like this. I want to say
we like this show more than
we like this show more than the games. Appreciate you, Mike.
Thank you,
appreciate everyone in the chat.
Hey, Mike, appreciate you, bro.
Awesome. Will show again the 5-piece. DJM was a closer on our teams that ran plays. How many possessions I have to listen to AD screaming about spacing?
Woo. You said it.
Well, anybody? Lito?
You don't even. I mean, what can you say to that?
We comparing Snyder to Willie Green, man. DJ. I mean, Will,
Brown,
you hit the nail on the head, bro. It's Willie Green, man.
Ezekiel, appreciate the super chat. Fucking spiders.
Shout out to Loud.
Appreciate you. Sound like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
Ted Marshall, appreciate you, man.
Thank you, Ted.
Well, chill again, man. You've been awesome. WG only has Willie Green only has 3 plays out of timeouts. Elbow, go screen, go, got to fight. Post the link, Justin. I posted the link.
Oh well.
We got Corey.
Corey's got us. Ted, once again, appreciate your super chat.
Thank you, Ted.
You're the man. Was Am with it? Was that pretty good?
That was pretty good. That was all right, Justin. It's like an undercover cop.
Yeah, all right.
You guys know I can get any.
You guys got any drugs?
You guys know I can get any green.
Where's the methamphetamine, boys?
You guys still committing the murders? Like, get this guy out of here.
This is just
smoking that smoke, doing that coke, dealing that dope, giving up hope, gang banging,
like, oh shit, it's a bust. But go ahead, Justin.
Damn.
Was that with it?
Was that with it? We're gonna have to find a super spy to get some dirt on Griffin.
He said super spy
in order to get the fuck out of the state.
Amen, Tal.
Corey, what's up, man?
Hold on. Can Justin read that comment like every show?
Was Am with it? Was Am
the lead into the show, Justin? You gotta stop.
Was Am with it?
Hey, don't never say that shit again. Don't never in your life say that shit again.
Welcome to the show, man. I'm just reading comments, bro. I'm just doing my job. I do my job. Okay. Go ahead, Cuz. What's up?
Hey, look. I ain't even come on here to talk about basketball because we shit, so it don't matter.
We about to talk about Rachel. All right.
Yeah.
What heard?
I want to address my dog 5 being an op. Bro, you closer to BR than Laffy, bro. You supposed to be on our side. Like, why would you say some op shit like that, bro?
Listen, bro. I spent a good time in all places, Lafayette being one of them. And I'm telling you, the food and the women got y'all beat. Oh, you crazy. You not even
Coach,
I can't even you're not even honest right now, Cole. You know that. You know you're not honest.
There's Willie Green out here.
Man, half of them not even from there. Half of them just go to UL.
But it's that bro bread. It's that bro bread's Bruce. I'm sorry.
Man, I don't know nothing about none of that
I'm sorry.
Cole, I gotta get Prospect on here, but I'm in agreement.
Hey, BR got the second best food in the state. I'm out.
Stop. You're out of control. I'm banning you. Cole, you're out. That's out of control now. Prospect. Go ahead, Prospect. I see you, Austin.
Hey, yo, I got a question. Any of y'all watch the local broadcast?
My antenna it was on mute for me.
He said my antenna broke. That's correct.
Look. All right, well, check it out. On the local broadcast, they got this lawyer who commercial always come on,
Oh
right?
Jesus! It's terrible.
And look,
It's
look. Hey, he be saying,
Edinburgh.
don't you get tired of seeing all these advertisements when you're riding up and down the highway? It's not about advertisement. I'm sick of jingles. I want justice. And that's how I feel with Willie Green. I want justice. I want justice, man. Get him out of here, man. I want his head on a platter, man. Get Willie out of here, man. He horrible, bro. He horrible. Bro, I feel Chris Payne, bro. Because I fell in love with this team the night when Chris Paul was cooking Jason Kidd and he said, he can't guard me. That's when I fell in love with this team, bro. And we came a long way from that, bro. We watched so many teams get worse than us, then get right back better than us. That's sickening, man.
That's
like
funny
the
you
Kings
bring
was
that
worse
up,
than us at
Prospect.
one time. Oklahoma City was worse than us at one time. Now they right back ahead.
We used to be in Oklahoma City. Like
Exactly.
This is god awful.
Prospect, did you know that every team besides the Pelicans and the Kings have won a playoff series since 2019 in the Western Conference? And the Kings lost in a game 7 against Steph Curry, but every other team, I looked this up, Chaz.
Say that again.
Every team in the Western Conference since 2019, I say 2019 because this is when David Griffin came in, has won at least one playoff series besides the Kings and the Pelicans. The Kings would have won a playoff series if they didn't lose to the Warriors in Game 7. The Blazers have won one. The Jazz have won one.
The Rockets won one?
The Rockets won one.
Damn.
Prospect, appreciate you, bro.
One more thing before I go. One more thing before I go.
Yeah.
I agree with Fire that BR food trash as hell. Coach, sit down.
I ain't say it was trash. Put words in people. I ain't say it was trash. I just said it wasn't elite. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Damn, Co. Appreciate you, Prospect.
Playing real Twitter about to go crazy.
Awesome. What's up, man?
Man, I mean, BR food. We know who ate elite. Willie Green. Fuck. At this point, it's incompetence over common sense up in this motherfucker. I mean, damn. When we gonna get this dude up out here, man? I mean, shit. I mean, I go to the Home Depot and get a 2x4. That nigga is the epitome of Eric Gordon. He's stealing money.
Man,
he got to get up out here. He got 45 minutes instead of 24 hours. I'm sorry. 24, you know, he got to go, son.
Shit.
It's rough out here, bro. It's hard out here, dog.
Yeah.
I didn't see him. I also, to add to the list, I didn't see Mount Vernon IMG coach better than Willie Green. Y'all have a good night.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Austin, appreciate you, brother.
Let me ask y'all this. So, ownership, of course, they have to give the green light to fire Master Splinter, aka Dennis Allen, right? So, do you think ownership at this point is giving the green light to fire Willie Green, or do you think the circumstances being so different that they kind of like, nah, fuck that, we gonna have to ride till the wheels fall off? Pause.
I thought I said this on the pod when Dennis Allen got fired, I thought that would have been a good time to fire Willie Green. Just kill two birds with one stone. Like, again, like, you know, you and your siblings get in a fight, your mama come in whooping ass. Hey, it's almost like you guilty by association. Well, this motherfucker doing wrong too. He should have been fired then. But now it's almost like you've waited almost too long. Like what are you waiting? Like what else? What worse could how worse could it get for you to do something? So I don't know. Maybe she just like, oh, let's just ride it out. I'm gonna get paid anyway. I'm gonna get the money anyway. Don't matter who's showing up or not. Ask Lito about Eric Gordon. Lito, you want to talk about Eric Gordon?
No. And let that story die, B.I. Please let that story die. Can we stop talking about that?
I think you told me the story.
Oh, Lemonhead Eric Gordon. But
I think so from what I understand, they didn't want to fire I see Mark. They didn't want to fire Willie Green right after they fired Dennis Allen, but like they're getting to a point now where it is nearly impossible to keep this man employed as the head coach of the basketball team. Mark, what's going on, man?
Mark.
What up, man? What we doing tonight? We podding?
We pod. Oh, we pod. Let's go.
Let's go. I know who's not going though. The fucking Pelicans. Do not pass go. So, it's getting to the point, like y'all said, it's hard to watch that shit. It's hard to watch a movie and you know what's coming. So it's going to be hard to watch a basketball game and you know what's coming. Any clutch situations, what can we look forward to? Mental breakdowns, over dribbling.
Yep.
Willie Green on the sideline, mouth breathing with that certain look on his face.
Chaz got it.
Do y'all need more data? Have y'all seen enough?
Seen enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something stinks in here.
He's thinking, should I call a timeout? Shit. He don't know when to call a timeout. I mean, it's been years of this. I don't know what. This is what I've been wanting to ask y'all. What was ever the goal? What were we ever trying to do? Brandon Ingram and Zion never fit. What were we ever like? What when everybody put their heads together, and then it was even worse. It was like Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, Steven Adams. The roster composition was never better.
Yep. Chris will take a time. We're using timeouts? Okay, Chris will take a timeout. Mark, appreciate you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, big dog.
Mark, appreciate you, bro. Yeah, Chris?
Get him.
What the fuck did he just say?
Get him.
He said they do what? They put their what's together?
Yeah.
What? Why? Now look. I understand this team sucks.
Mark came back to defend himself. Mark, you can't be talking
basketball.
We try, but listen, you gotta leave the freak shit to Dave Griffin. Can't be talking about putting their heads together.
Hey yo. You some family man.
He said that's egregious. Guilty as charged. Okay.
Mark said he's trying to wax poetic around this bitch.
Don't call the police on me.
Mark, we appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
Thanks for everything.
Shout out to Blue Jay, aka Uncle Phil.
We'll get to so Will Chill with the super chats. Will Chill. This is your time to shine, my man. Go ahead.
Hey y'all.
What's up, Will?
What's up, bro?
What's up, brother?
Hey, Rob. Shout out to Chaz, man. You've been dropping the bombs for a long time. Keep these bombs. No, don't change nothing. Keep these bombs. Let's keep rolling. Let's keep these rolling. Let's get David Griffin out of here. Let's get Willie Green out of here. All the way, and let's change everything in June. Hell no, let's keep going. I want 5. What that is? 5 and 77. Let's go.
Hey, Will. I like the way this brother thinks. Hey, that's a hell of a record there. Chris, you wasn't here for this, but we got a new
song.
record. We trying to. Boy, letting their soul glow. Shout out to them, boy.
Shout out to Jarrell Charles, whoever you are.
Hey, Will Chill, for real though. Appreciate all your super
Appreciate you,
chats,
Will
man.
Chill, big dog.
For real, for real.
What
If
in
I
the
haven't
crack
already,
cocaine was
if I
that?
haven't
Was
already,
all
Will send me a DM. We'll send you a care package.
Hey, it was the
Appreciate you,
80s. It was and look, the video gets better as it goes on. That shit was
what?
Can you play?
You didn't
Chaz,
tap
you
your
play it
foot a
again?
little bit on the
You
pick
play
up
it
the
again?
pieces.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? Look at me, boy. Don't you smoke crack?
You know the craziest part about that? The store is open. That fucking store is open from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Do you know how greasy that motherfucking store had to be from 8? Oh man, we got
Terry,
a super chat. Oh my bad.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
we'll get to Terry. We'll get the super chats. Terry, what's going on, man?
What's good? What's good, baby? Why we still
What
talking
up,
about
Terry?
players on the team? We in the Dylan Harper business now, baby.
All right, all right.
What we doing? What's going on?
Man, what's poppin', Terry?
Terry, let me ask you something. Do you think Dylan Harper 6'6"?
No.
Terry, everybody hesitate. I think it's the fro. The fro make him look. I don't care if he's 6'6" at this point, but I'm just like, y'all gonna lie to my motherfucking face like that. What you think, Terry?
6'4", 3", like.
So not 6'6".
Okay, that's fair. Fair enough.
Depends.
Terry counting on his fingers and shit.
Yeah, Terry.
What you got going on, Terry?
I gotta really see him stand next to somebody because, like, I'm starting to believe nothing no more. Like, I'm 6'10", and then you stand next to people that said, I don't know. I'm maybe my Nah, I can't. No.
What the fuck?
Oh, Terry. Oh.
I was about to get home. I was like, nah.
Terry, appreciate you calling in, man.
Appreciate
Take care, bro.
Appreciate you, Terry.
All right, let's get some super chats. We'll wrap it up here. Was that, like, I didn't think that was kind of crazy. Whatever. That was already said. Ted Marshall, appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate
Blue
it,
Jay,
Lord.
appreciate you, man. $10. Griffin moves with total impunity in the org because no one else really knows basketball. It's sad as fuck. I do want to talk about this a little bit here. We'll go with Jarrett and Chaz. But Jarrett first, like, presenting that stat today, like, so many other teams have just totally lapped you. Oklahoma City has totally lapped you. Houston has totally lapped you. Spurs are on the verge of totally lapping you. How can you look at this franchise and just and get excited? Because I don't, like, to be honest with you, you got two stars who don't ever play. Once again, Zion not on the bench tonight. No clue where the fuck he is. Obviously, Brandon's got the ankle, but, like, how can you get excited about this?
I don't think you can, to be honest. I was reading something the other day, and it was about, like, how your peers see you is probably the ultimate sign of respect. And the little article or the thing came out about, where everybody or executives kind of ranked certain teams, and the Pelicans had no votes. That just goes to show you, like, no one's coming here to get smarter. Like, if anyone comes here is pause. Like, anybody, comes to work for the Pelicans is almost just to get a job or get their foot in the door, and they're gonna go somewhere else to get better. This is not a place of really learning, to be honest. If you learn anything, it's almost like baptism by fire. You're just here, and you get to witness fires all the time and try to figure out how to get rid of them, rather than going to a place that can, hone some skills and get better. And that's the same for executives as well as players. You can look at players that, were probably good. I thought Najee Marshall was good here. I was pretty emphatic about that. You can look at Dyson Daniels in the same sense. Bro, those players could have been nurtured and developed a little bit better. They go to, 3 months later, they're in a better situation and they're producing. You could probably say the same about some executives that have gone and left from here. It's not a place of nurturing. It's not a place of getting better. It's a hellhole. No one's doing a good job. That's why you need to fire this dude. Griff doesn't breed that. No one all right, what other executive out there, will turn around and be like, Griff is the one that put me on. That dude taught me everything. If no one's saying that about you, bro, 9 times out of 10, you're not that guy.
Yep. You're not that guy. The article Jared is talking about. So NBA Central posted something yesterday, Chaz. NBA executives voted on the top front offices in the league. It goes 1 through 10, goes OKC, Boston, Miami, number 10 in San Antonio. Then I actually opened up and read the article even more and said other teams receiving votes. Philadelphia, Houston, Utah, Dallas, Brooklyn, Milwaukee, Toronto, Washington, Denver, and then a couple were tied at 1, like Clippers and so on and so forth. Pelicans weren't mentioned one time, meaning they didn't get one single vote from their peers.
It makes sense.
You shocked? You surprised?
No. Well, people keep getting promotions in this organization. People. We have the assistant to their regional manager now. Like we're like, I feel like this is like The Office. Like I really do.
Dwight Schrute.
Like,
True Farms.
You have, as Jarrett said, I think you just said it best though, Chaz. But like, none of your peers even think you're good.
Yeah, I think there's some people who work at jobs for a really long time, and they'll turn a job into a career if you let them. They get by doing the bare minimum. To me, the Pelicans play exactly how they run their executive branch of their organization. Like they just sign guys, they just sign whoever the fuck, don't really care about the fit or whatever. They let
Daniel Tice.
They let middle of the road players call all the shots. I think Griff would probably be considered a middle of the road exec at best. I didn't think Trajan was especially good. Also, I still don't know what Swin does exactly. Besides drive the getaway car, but yeah, I think this is one of those situations where they found a sucker, and they're just leeching off this. They this hoe is tricking this damn John for all he's worth. And Gail, respectfully, you're not the John in this situation. Well, no, I'm playing, but seriously. They play exactly how they run their front office, and it's this. Look, Javonte Green, right? When you watch Javonte Green, his fit on the court, mind you, this guy has started several games. It never made any sense. When you have Daniel Tice, Daniel Tice was dead until about 2 games ago. This motherfucker just came out of nowhere. He spawned out of nowhere, right? And now he's playing, and it's like, what the fuck? And he plays so few minutes that when he goes back to the bench, you're not even sure that you saw him. It's like, damn, what Daniel Tice playing? And it's ridiculous. The team building is ridiculous. The way they play is ridiculous. The uniforms are ridiculous. The players not gaining any weight ever except for Zion is ridiculous. The players not gaining any skills is ridiculous. Everything about this is ridiculous. Everything about it. Like, come on.
Chris, we'll wrap it up here.
Uncle Phil, appreciate you, big dog.
Hour and 18. We got another one?
Yeah, that's the Blue Jay say.
Oh, Blue Jay. And another good thing, Griff stinks, and he looks like he put raisins in his potato salad, you slimy freak.
That ain't the only thing he puts raisins in.
Santa baby, the slip was stable under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl, Santa baby, just hurry down the chimney tonight.
Shame.
Chris,
why would he do that? Like, what did he think that was going to get him? Like, you think Brandon's going to sign? Can you send him that video? Sent to that video at 1 a.m. What did you think? Like, I'm definitely extending this contract. What did you think that was going to go? But get this guy out of here, man.
Chris, any final thoughts?
Fuck him.
Oh.
What'd you say?
All right.
Fuck him. Lead up.
Yeah. You know the Pelicans are. Hold on, run the show about to end.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Run it. Let's do it.
My bad. We have so many videos in the fucking thing. I can't. Hold on, I'll find it. There it is.
Audio Jungle.
as I was saying, you know the Pelicans are. The Pelicans are your drunk uncle around the holidays. Yeah, he got his problems. He wild. But you've been knowing them your whole life. So you kind of like, you look past it. It's just, like that's just my uncle. Like, after you eat dinner and shit, like everybody chilling, we congregating as a family, and your uncle just sleep in the corner, or like he getting fussed at in the kitchen, or like he asking you if you need something from the store. That's just your uncle, bro. Like that's just what it is. He don't mean no harm. He just annoying, but you still love him. After the holidays over, you go back home and you be like, damn, man, can't wait to see my uncle again next year. Whatever your uncle's name is, right? You can insert your uncle's name in there. Well, that's the Pelicans. It's just a bad narcotic. It don't mean to harm you, but at the end of the day, you're gonna end up dead from a heart attack or depression. Because that's just your uncle, man. Sometimes family kills you.
Hey, can I see that? Can I see the woman on the crack cocaine again video, please, before we end the music video?
On the crack.
Chaz, you want to? It's 25.
That's a man. That's Jarrell Charles. He said that's a woman. Wait, we gotta play the whole.
Charles is my name. Jarrell Curl is my fame.
Hey, that crack coming out his pores. That crack is coming out his pores. He's fully right there in front of him.
Yo, look, that's the coolest part. He said Jarrell Charles is my name. Jarrell Curl is my fame. Oh, that motherfucker cold.
Smash the like button. We'll see you all Sunday.
That motherfucker cold.